Holding space for people is like holding up a mirror. When you get in the presence of another person and there's no splitting judgment of good or bad, right, wrong, be this way, not that way, the space that you hold is a freeing environment and welcoming to the individual. The liberating ground of this vulnerable environment sparks the curiosity of anyone. Wait, we can talk about anything? Are you sure that I can be who I am? When we hold this space, we hold up a mirror for others, and they receive the truth in that reflection. They receive that truth there. We let the silence do the interpreting. When the air catches the words coming out of their mouth, what is the reality behind those words? The silence, the non-judgment, will amplify that reality. Are those words confidence, composure, honesty, authenticity, rawness? Are they lack, lies, lazy, lousy? If you don't give in to the other person's bullshit, of downplaying themselves, again, it's a harsh reality check. Have you heard all the ways that people discredit themselves? Discredit their capabilities? It's a deafening and uncomfortable silence when those words just hang in the air and you don't fill it with nonsense just to get those words out of there. Have you heard all the ways that people apologize for no reason? Holding the space, holding that neutral ground, means letting the person listen to their beliefs that they hold about themselves and holding up that mirror. It's not filling the air with useless fluff to assist in breaking that fall. Think about these two scenarios, okay? Think about these two scenarios here. One person says, I can never get up early. I always snooze like 8 times before actually dragging myself out of bed. And the other person says, well, getting up early is hard. Getting up early is hard, man. Or, I can never get up early. I always snooze like 8 times before actually dragging myself out of bed. And the other person, imagine the difference between those two scenarios. Major difference there. Imagine the discomfort that comes with that silence. And the direct impact to the hard concrete is necessary there. Let the words smack if they're painful. That's actually a service to the person. Let the words smack if they're painful. If they're empowering, if they're inspiring, beautiful. Indecision to change it thrives when conditions are just so-so and others validate your actions as being normal, as being accepted. It's a challenging thing at first putting this into practice because we want to break the fall from the laziness and inaction. We want to make people feel comfortable there and think that that's okay and be accepted by them as an equal. Right? Well, getting up early is hard, man. Getting up early is hard. That response there will soften the blow. That'll soften the blow. But that's actually being a disservice to the other person's best interest. Because if you hear them say that, if you hear them say, I always snooze 8 times and before dragging myself out of bed, and you feel the discomfort behind that, and you feel the dissatisfaction, the wanting to change that thing, and you respond with, well, getting up early is hard, and you respond with that, trying to break that fall from that reality, that's a disservice to the other person. It's allowing people to hold an ear to their internal state. It's allowing people to hold up an ear, holding up a mirror to their internal state. The people who breathe conviction will hear it. The people who linger and lack will feel it. The words will burn to the core, or they will light that thing inside of you. We hold up that mirror